Hey folks, Dude here, coming yet again, an iteration of, well, me showing off something that I just got, and hopefully this doesn't blow up completely in the wayside, but we do have ourselves a pack. Yeah, there's a little bit of a clue there. Yeah, it kind of says a little bit like a big name starting with R, ending in R, and sounds a bit like Ruger. So let's just open up the bag and see what we got. So might probably do this off camera. We do actually have a bottom. We actually do have a top. We actually also do have a secondary form feeding function therein of the Ruger PC Carbine. They did have a previous iteration, the PC9, which was the police carbine, and it really didn't do very good. People didn't receive it very well, and obviously it didn't accept proprietary magazines. You had to deal with their stuff only. So, case in point, I'll put this in there too, just in case anybody really doesn't know how these things work. Okay, so the situation is the new carbine, of which there is obviously the nameplate on it of stating as such it is the PC Carbine. If you guys can't read that, it says PC Carbine, kind of like, on the receiver. You can see obviously it does have a very politically correct 10-round magazine. So we're perfectly legal in most of the no-no states. And this is not considered a salty boy, to use the online lingo, as it were. But they do actually include a couple of magazine wells. Now, the cool thing about it is this one comes stock, accepting the Ruger, I believe it's a PC9, but it does have that magazine well, and it does come with one of their magazines. This one, of course, being a spicy variety. This one, of course, being a 16-rounder. Obviously does have a magazine block in there, read like a piece of wood. Easily modifiable. So essentially you have the stock magazine well. That thing's holding a Glock mag. Why is that? And yes, it is actually a true, real deal, factory complete. That is a true Glock mag. But that is a 10-round Glock mag. Same configuration, same size, and everything else. I'm thinking this thing would actually also work with 26, 17, 19. Of course, 19 being the shorter of the two. 17, 19, obviously, the very spicy variety. Yeah, also known as the Glock 18, which would be the Select Fire Glock 17. So how do these guys actually work? Well, if you look at this, it does actually have a standard magazine well that accepts both magazine well setups. This one, of course, being set up for Glock mag. It does have a charging handle that you can flip from driver's side to passenger side. And the best part of it is, well, the take down the assembly on this guy. I'm really kind of having a mess around here because of angles, but the assembly on this is very, very simple. You basically place barrel in such, you turn barrel in such. Probably you want to have the bolt locked back to do this. I don't actually have it done, but case in point, that's literally all there is to it. The takedown lever, of course, is down in here. My lighting is not great, I'm sorry. But the takedown lever is right here. You simply push that forward. The barrel rotates about 90 degrees, 60 degrees, I think it's 60 degrees, and then the whole thing just pops off, and it's like a 3-lug setup that looks very, very close. You have the bolt locked back. Give me 1 second here. If you ever had a 1022, the controls are exactly the same. You have a cross bolt safety, and you have a bolt catch. Okay, after putting on the bolt catch, you then simply just utilize this guy, turn it 60 degrees, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 lugs. So it's not like an H&K. It does have a built-in feed ramp. It does have a built-in cartridge guide, so the cartridges will go in. It's a little schmutzy. I can clean that up. I am probably going to polish that feed ramp. It's looking and feeling just a little bit not up to my specs. That can be polished up and nice. Barrel is a 1 in 16 twist. The nicest thing is as it wears, you can adjust and get that out. It has a marvelous ghost ring setup. This is actually one of the very, very fastest snap-to rifles I have ever owned. I've never had an M1 carbine, but I swear it's faster than an M1 carbine. So obvious takedown, you have basically the lower. Obviously you have the barrel. Barrel, of course, being the shorter of the two. This one, of course, being 16 inches to be completely legal. And yes, if you want to go quiet spicy, it does have a threaded muzzle. Has a washer on there too. Hopefully it stays put. It's an O-ring. Okay. Anyway, so it's half by 28 threads. And you can make your stuff nice and quiet. Best part about it is, you know, standard threads for suppressors or flash suppressors or anything along those lines. Any of that good stuff like that there. And you can make it do whatever it needs to do. Obviously, it does hold any Glock configuration magazine, or it does use the standard Ruger configuration PC9 mags. I believe it's PC9. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in the annotations. I'm going to have a crossover on this one. There is a second 9mm carbine I popped into my little holding facilities here. And the reason being is essentially what I looked at is I looked at like AR-15 9mm carbines, and I was like, you're kind of rethinking the wheel. You're kind of making something completely different. Is it going to be good when you're done with it, or you simply should just get something factory? Well, I went factory. So next video, I think probably going to be talking about the Kel-Tec S2000, of which I also have one in 9mm. That one actually is going to take a little bit more work because it's set up for a non-Glock magazine, but I do have the parts to switch it over. It doesn't switch over nearly as quick as this guy. You basically take this apart, pop it the mag wells, and it goes from one to the other in like about 10 minutes. The Kel-Tec, you literally need to take it apart, put it back together again, and this is just easier. All right, so I'm going to take this out, obviously, to range some time and let you guys know about my impressions on it. But right now, this is the Glock PC9 carbine, and right off the bat, with all the reviews I've seen on it, this is kind of the way I'm swinging, man. Am I going to keep the Kel-Tec or am I going to sell the Kel-Tec? I don't know, but since I have, and I've already obtained, and also the other beauteous thing about these guys is this is a cash and carry purchase because it's considered a long gun or a sporting rifle. No no-nos, no don't do it's in my state. Completely legal, easy, and ready to rock. All right, so I'm going to bring up this one, folks. Eat, cook, tip, as always, you know what, you love it. And, well, new PC carbine, 9mm carbine, fun stuff, cheap to feed, and effective to 200 meters. Oh, yeah. Good times. Catch you guys later, and see you guys. Have a good one.